Welcome to my top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for May 15th, 2024. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Hopefully this list does help you make decisions on what comic books to buy, because it's never too early to start that pull list for next week. So before we dive into it, guys, I just gotta give a quick shout out to Whatnot. If you guys are not familiar with Whatnot or haven't taken advantage of my link in the description box below, what are you waiting for, guys? Use that link, create your profile today, and when you make your first purchase on Whatnot, when you win that first auction, you're going to get a $15 credit off of that first purchase. So if you're looking for a particular comic book, now's your chance to save some money on it. So what are you waiting for? Download Whatnot today. All right, guys, so here we go. The book that's on the hot seat, we have Rat City issue 2. This takes place in the Spawn universe. You would say that this is a Spawn 2099, but it takes place a little bit later than that, which is funny. We learned in the first issue we have this poor guy that was served in the military or whatnot. He's got his legs blown off and he has this prosthetics, and based off of what happened in the past with Al Simmons, it affected this guy in the future, and now somehow he's a Spawn character. So we'll see how this character does get fleshed out. The first issue in the beginning wasn't that great. It did pick up at the end, so we'll see what happens. But the great thing about this comic is that it is only $2.99. The book that's on the rise goes to Redcoat issue 2. So this is pretty cool, man. It's the year 1892. This is a guy that was in the wrong place, wrong time, and all of a sudden he wound up getting this spell casted to him where it gives him immortality. His name is Simon Pure, and now he has to find himself living eternal, right? It was a pretty good issue. First issue was much better than I expected it. Seems like it's been a while since this book has come out, but I'm definitely looking forward to all the Ghost Machine titles. So this is 32 pages, and this is a $4 comic. So officially kicking off the top 10 here with number 10, we have Amazing Spider-Man Blood Hunt issue 1. So this is spinning out of the pages of Amazing Spider-Man issue 49, and we're going to get Spidey in his own Blood Hunt story. Looks like the great thing is that the main Amazing Spider-Man title will have nothing to do with Blood Hunt. So if you want to read the Blood Hunt story, this is where you got to check it out. Looks like Michael Morbius is going to be in this, of course. So we'll see. 40 pages. This is $5. Coming in at number 9, we have Ultimate X-Men. This is issue 3. So we're going to get May Storm, the mystery of her revealed in this particular issue. So I guess this might be an origin story. I'm looking forward to this third issue. I think we're going to be slowly introduced to more and more characters, and you're going to see them go in adventures together. A lot of people are comparing this to Persona. So again, we'll see where this goes. This is a 28-page comic for the price of $5. Next, we go on to number 8, and number 8 goes to a new Venom series set back in the old days. It looks like Venom Separation Anxiety. This is issue 1. So I don't know what really this one is going to be about, but I love the old school feel that Marvel does every once in a while for certain characters. David Michelini is the one that is going to be returning on this series, so he's the one that wrote all those old school Spider-Man comics and Venom books. So if you loved his writing back in the day, you're going to check this out. 36 pages, $5. Next, coming in at number 7, we have Batman and Robin. This is issue 9. So we've had Man-Bat, we've had Shush, we've had them team up together. Interesting comic book. I do like the father and son dynamic on this comic, but I do like how Joshua Williamson is kind of playing off of the last Robin series where he brought back Flatline, and we get to see Damian team up with Flatline. She kind of betrayed him a little bit. It's like a mini version of like Batman and Catwoman, right? It's like Damian and Flatline. So it's a fun book. I really enjoy it. 32 pages, $5. Moving on to number 6, we have Spawn, issue 353. Now we have the vampires that are trying to take over the world, trying to defeat all the spawns, and there's no like heaven and hell creatures. They don't have any powers, so why not? Why can't vampires rule the world, right? And kind of Spawn's caught in the middle, so we'll see what happens, man. Not much description that's given in this comic book, but again, it's another $3 book. Top 5. We have Miles Morales Spider-Man issue 20. So, listen, we had, I guess, Legacy 300 and Legacy 301, and they were all dealing with the Rabble character, and now Miles has prevailed. He's won. He's beat her. Looks like she'll probably return at some point, right? But now we get to see what's going to be the ramifications of what's happening with that. It looks like Shift is going to be living maybe at home with Miles Morales as well. And maybe this one has to do a little bit with the baby sister, Billy, in here. So, again, we're going to be starting things anew. Maybe this is kind of like a palate cleanser between major story arcs once again. Looking forward to it. This is 32 pages, $4. Coming in at number 4 is a really good series. It's Green Lantern. This is issue 11. It says The Fate of Hal Jordan and Carol Ferris. So, listen, when it comes to Green Lantern, I think that the story has been solid. We got to see Hal Jordan kind of infiltrate who these new Green Lanterns are and what their powers are, and how, was it the United of Planets or whatever the heck they call themselves, are kind of like traitors. They're the ones that are looking to control everything, and they have the powers of all the Lanterns, and Hal Jordan kind of intervened and tried to rescue that little kid Lantern, whoever that person was, I forgot. But it's kind of cool to see all these other Lanterns coming together again to work with each other, right? So you got to see Jessica Cruz and Guy Gardner, J.J. Mullins, you know, just all of them, and finding out of what's going on and what's unraveling. It's been fun. The backup power battery is on Earth, so it looks like our heroes are going to be doing some fun adventures in the future. This is 40 pages, and this is $5. Top 3. I love this book. This is called I Heart Skull Crusher issue 3. So, this book is fun. It's like a sports book. It's a Bad News Bears book. If you're a little bit older, it's a Major League book. You know, the Mighty Ducks, maybe something you can relate to, where you have an underdog sports team and then they're gonna rise to the occasion and come up top. And it's this one girl, I think her name is Trini. If that's right, I don't know. I could be pulling that out of my ass. But she wants to be this screaming paintball champion. And she has an idol, and she's put together this team, and the odds are against her. And the last issue was a lot of fun as you get to see them square off in their first match. And now we're going to get to see if they're going to qualify for the big leagues. And does our main character meet her idol? We shall see. This book is $5. Coming in at number 2, we have Dark Ride. This is the final issue, issue 12, guys. Joshua Williamson behind this entire series. It's been absolutely awesome. Because I'm looking at the character's name, who one of the main characters here is Arthur, and he is the owner of this Hell amusement park, and his kids are heirs to this park, but they kind of just they're not like the father, right? And there's been all kinds of crazy things happening, and the big attraction is about to open in this park for the final issue. What will happen? I do not know. I would actually love to see a volume 2 of this. This has been a fun ride. No pun intended, literally here. This is 24 pages, and this one is $4. All right, guys. So remember, after number 1, we are not done, as we're going to talk about those noteworthy comics, because there are a lot of comic books getting ready to come out this comic book week, and I think you should know about them. So my number 1 most anticipated comic for the week goes to Action Comics, issue 1065. This is the House of Brainiac. This is part 3. Really, really great story, guys. Here we have Superman teaming up with Lobo to try to stop Brainiac, because Brainiac has captured all the super family. Something's going on with Brainiac. He's creating the female Brainiac, and Connor and Supergirl wind up coming like miniaturized sized, and they're going through like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids moment or a Hank Pym thing, you know. Certain stuff is going on there that we're just not sure what's happening yet, but I'm looking forward to it. One of the best things that DC has got going for it right now. This book is 40 pages and this is $5. Okay, so here we go, the noteworthy comics. Kicking it off with Marvel. We have X-Men Forever, issue 4. That's right, X-Men has been going on forever. Then we have a new one-shot. This is Doom. This is issue 1. Then we have Carnage, issue 7. Next, we have Ms. Marvel, Mutant Menace, issue 3, as this is connected to all the Fall of X stuff. And then we have Weapon X-Men. This is issue 4. Next, we have What If Venom. This is issue 4. Followed by Wolverine Madripoor Nights. This is issue 4. Fun series. Now we move on to DC Comics. And on DC's side, we have Blue Beetle. This is issue 9. Followed by Red Hood The Hill, issue 4. Next is Outsiders. This is issue 7. Followed by Batman Dylan Dog. This is issue 3. Any of these books that you like, let me know in the comments below. Next, we move on to the indies, which there's quite a few of them. We have The House of Slaughter. This is issue 23. We have Ice Cream Man, issue 39. Followed by The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue 89, getting closer to the reappearance of Negan here. Then we have G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. This is issue 306. Followed by Something Epic, issue 10. Then we have Napalm Lullaby, issue 3 by Rick Remender. And then we have issue 3 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan. Then we have Godzilla vs. the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2, issue 2. Then, if you want to celebrate Godzilla's 70th anniversary, well, we have that 70th anniversary special issue 1. And there you guys have it. There are my top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for May 15th, 2024. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I want to know in the comments below what you're looking forward to the most. And as always, I'll leave you more content right here for you to click on and watch at your leisure. And guys, as always, support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always remember, read those comics so you can have some great comic conversation. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you real soon.